And we're going to bring the hands to reach up towards the top end of your mat. So shuffling your hips back, spreading your fingers out nice and wide. And then as we look up between the hands, let's gently draw the body along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. And then drawing up into your cat stretch. And let's pull up through the shoulders, up into your back. And then taking your head and tailbone away and sitting back down upon your heels. Let's take a nice deep breath in through your nose to draw the body along the ground. And breathing out through your nose as you draw up into your cat stretch. Breathing in through your nose to send the head and tailbone away. And breathing out as you sit it all the way back. Breathing in as you draw the body up and along the ground. And now breathing out, let's curl the toes, send the hips back and draw head down through your arms, looking up towards your belly. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out to bend the knees and sit all the way back to the heels. Breathing in as we draw the body up and along the ground. And breathing out, let's curl the toes, hips go back and the head draws down. Breathing in as we draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit all the way back. Breathing in as you draw the body up and along the ground. And breathing out, curling with your toes and sending the hips back and away. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out to bend the knees and sit all the way back. Breathing in as we pull the body up and along the ground. And breathing out, curling with your toes, hips go back and the head draws down. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out, bending the knees and sitting on the back. Couple more times. Breathing in to bring the body up and through. And breathing out to send the hips back and away. Breathing in forwards to strong plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit back. And one more time, breathing in, drawing the body along the ground, lifting the chin. And as you breathe out, let's remain in the downward dog. And walk it from one foot to the other. And we're just going to tread down a little, working through the hips, working through the lower back. And then leaving the heels back, walking your hands all the way back in towards your feet. But when you get there, take a hold of your elbows and drop your forehead down towards your arms. Take a deep breath in and just a little sigh, letting the body hang. And again, deep breath in, and sigh, letting your body go. One more time, deep breath in. And as we sigh out, letting your arms go, bending the knees a little on the way up. As you get to the top, let's clasp up the fingers. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, pressing out into a side body bend. Breathing in to come back up. And again, breathing out, pressing out into a side body bend. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, letting your arms down. Now I'm going to step us just to the middle of the mat. And we're going to take a little bit of balance and hip opening to begin. So as we bring the right knee up, take a breath in. As you breathe out, open the hip, send the leg back, take the body slightly forwards, breathe in, draw the knee back up, and breathing out to lower the foot down. We'll change legs. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, open the hip a little, push away through the leg. Breathing in, draw the knee in. Breathing out, we'll lay it down. Really, again, engage with the core here. Breathing in, open the knee. Breathing out to press the leg away. Breathing in, draw the knee in. Breathing out to lay it down. Breathing in, pick the knee up, open the hip. Breathing out to send the leg away. Breathing in, draw the knee in. And breathing out, lay it down. 2 more. Breathing in, pick the knee up, open the hip. And send that leg away. Breathing in, draw the knee up. Breathing out, lay it back down. Breathing in, pick the knee up, open the hip. Breathing out to send the leg away. Breathing in to draw it up. And breathing out to lay it down. And step up a little higher to the top of your mat. And take a deep breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, folding the body forwards. Breathing in, right leg, stepping back. Release the knee down to the ground and lifting the chin. Breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high plank. Breathing in, lower down to your knees, your belly and your chest. Breathing out, upward facing dog, just floating the elbows in, lifting the chin up. Breathing in as you lower, and breathing out as we push off the ground to plank, and back off into a downward facing dog. Breathing in, right foot stepping through, lifting the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, left leg lightly stepping through and folding. Breathing in as we pull up through the belly, all the way back out to standing. And breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, step it back, release the knee and lift the chin up. Breathing out, let's step back and hold to a high plank. Breathing in, lower to your knees, your belly and your chest. Breathing out as we draw to an upward dog, floating down the elbows and lifting the chin. Breathing in as you lower, and breathing out, let's push off the ground to plank, and back off into your downward dog. Breathe in, left leg, stepping through, lifting the chin, releasing the toes. And breathing out, right leg, let's step it up and folding. Breathing in as we pull up through the belly, all the way back out to standing, breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in as you raise both arms, breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back, and pushing into right hand to bring the left hand up. So opening the chest, looking up towards your thumb. Really activate the back leg to calf stretch. And take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. And now let's just let the knee down upon the floor. Take down your left hand to the side of your foot, and then bring your right arm to stretch across and over, coming into a little side body bend, looking on up towards your hand. And then bring the hand back down. And let's curl the toes and step the feet together behind you. And then coming down upon your forearms, and we're going to hold into your forearm plank. So looking beyond the ends of your fingers here, pulling up on your bottom rib. We're going to take 10 breaths. So now in through your nose, out through your mouth, using your Pilates method work. Breathe in, breathe out, connecting with your core. In, out 3, in, out 4, in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, and in, out 10. Lower your body carefully back on down. And then just bring your hands to sit beneath your chin. As we take the right leg up, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, bend the knee, point the toe and send the leg back. And breathe in, bring it back down and change legs. Breathing out, point the toe, bend the knee, taking the left leg back up and over. Breathing in to come back. Good, keep going. So we want to just try and use the breath to let the muscles release into the back. So as you take that leg over, just really try and relax into the breathing, relax into the movement. And we're just, again, we're not going to go too hard on this, but we just want to try and open up the back muscles into a reverse twist if we can. Last one coming up. Breathing out, sending the leg over, and then breathing in, coming back. Then taking the hands beneath your shoulders, upward facing dog, and just again drawing down the elbows, drawing down the shoulders, lifting and lengthening through the neck, and then slowly lowering your body back. Then if we can curl the toes, engage the core, breathe in, push off the ground to plank, and breathe out into a long downward dog. Breathing in, right foot stepping through, releasing your left knee, lifting your chin. And breathing out, lightly step the feet together at the top of your mat, folding in. Breathe in as you unroll. Breathe out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in as you raise both arms. Breathing out to fold the body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back, push down into left hand, and bring your right arm up, looking up towards your thumb. And again, same thing here, really stretch back into the calf stretch. So you want to really activate the heel, pushing away from you. And then letting your knee down and upon the floor, taking down your right hand to the side of your foot, and bring your left arm to stretch across and over. Feel that stretch coming into latissimus dorsi, down along the side of your body, again also into your hip flexor. And bring the hand all the way back or down, curling with your toes and stepping the feet together behind. Now just lowering down upon your knees, we've got another upper body strengthener here. So I'm going to place the forearms to the floor, but this time clasping your fingers together. I'm going to work up into your dolphin. So this also strengthens up the shoulders, but in a slightly different way. Now just pulling up through on your bottom rib, and on your knees still, breathe out of your mouth and load forwards, and then breathing in to draw back. Breathing out, engage the core, draw forwards, and breathing in to draw back. Now, that might be a little easy for you. If it is, we can make it harder by going up into your toes and straightening your legs. And breathing out as we come forwards, and breathing in to draw back. Breathing out, we can look beyond the fingers maybe as we come forwards, and breathing in, look back to the hands. Breathing out as you come forwards, and breathing in to send it back. Breathing out, coming on forwards, breathing in, sending it back. Breathing out, drawing forwards, breathing in and back. One more time, breathing out to come forwards, and breathing in back. And then coming all the way back down upon your belly there for me. Okay, feet coming about as wide as your mat behind you. Right arm coming in front of your body, and the left fingertips down to the floor. And as we raise up onto the floor, forearm, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, glancing over the left shoulder, and maybe you can see your left foot, maybe you can see both feet. Don't worry if you can't. And we'll gently come back round. Let's change it over. Fingertips down towards the floor, take a breath in, come on up. And then as you breathe out, glancing over the right shoulder. And then come on back round. Hands beneath your shoulders, upward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, lowering your body all the way back on down. Okay, narrow the legs, curling with your toes. Take a breath in, push off the ground to plank, and then breathing out to a nice long downward facing dog. Breathing in, left foot stepping through. That's the left foot coming to the top, lifting the chin. And then breathing out, right foot stepping up and we're folding. And take a deep breath in, coming on up to standing. Breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, let's step back with your left leg. Remain forwards on your right. Now just drawing down your right elbow to your right knee. Let's have a couple of arm circles here. So brushing your left arm forwards, breathe in. Breathe out and follow that arm back. And again, breathing in, brush the arm forwards. Breathing out, circle the arm back. And again, breathing in, brush the arm forwards. And now bring it all the way back behind you. And just let it rest back either around your waist or coming around to your thigh. Now tucking your tailbone slightly under. Feel a good balance between both of your feet. And then we'll let back out your left arm and take down your right hand towards the floor, bending your knee and then looking on up towards your hand. So extend a side stretch, looking for that stretch to come all the way along the side of your body. And now if we let that arm brush around the front body, push hard through your right leg and come through into Warrior Two. Opening up the front knee, tucking the tailbone under, lowering a little into that front leg. And again, nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. And then if you can reach towards your back leg, straighten the front leg into reverse warrior. Maybe draw your toes up and balance on your heel and looking on up towards your right hand. Feel that stretch coming up into your side body. And then place the foot down, bring your body back up to standing and bring your back leg a little bit closer in. Draw the hips slightly forwards and then sliding your body across to the right. Bring your right hand down towards your right leg for triangle. Looking on up towards your left hand. Now it's the turn of the left hand side to get that side body bend and stretch in. So you're looking on up towards that left thumb. And you can inch your fingers down the leg a little, but just trying not to let your hips roll forwards. And now if we can lower down your left hand towards your right leg, bend the right knee a little as you come through. So you can either hold on to the leg or the foot, or go beyond your foot. Then we can bring back your right hand either to your lower back and turn, or we can bring the hand up towards the ceiling. So you've got that right hand going upwards. And then if it feels good, re-straightening your right leg. But if it doesn't feel good to straighten the leg today, keep the right knee a little bit bent. And then deep bend now, coming into your right knee. Let's come back round and clasp your fingers back behind your body and bring your shoulder towards the inside of your knee, letting your arms hang up and over. Okay, now if you work the right arm to go beneath your right leg, looking at Bird of Paradise. If you can find the fingers behind your back, hold on, and then walk back up your left leg, so you have the parallel squat. Then pushing hard into your left foot, and if you would like to, bring your right leg up with you as you come back up to standing. Good. And then take a little bit of a bend through the knee as we come back down. Stepping your left leg back as you bring both hands to the inside of your foot. Now coming over into side plank, rolling onto the outside edge of your left foot. Slide your right foot either in front or on top. And then really again lifting. Reach up with your right hand if you can. Draw your hips forwards and feel the oblique muscles getting to work underneath you. And breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And then let's bring it all the way round, back out into your downward facing dog. And again, just feel that strength working through the body, spreading your fingers out wide, sending your hips backwards. Let's take the right leg up. Just take a little bend to the knee. Let's take some ankle circles. So whilst you've got the foot up, circle the foot round a few times and go round the other way. And then looking forwards and step your right foot through between your hands. And let's bring in the left leg halfway up your mat. So if you look down, you'll see the heels are on the same line. And your back foot is a 45-degree angle turned out. Bend your knees a little as you come up. Now bring your hands back behind you. Either hold on to your elbows or make a back prayer in the middle of your back. Sending your hips backwards now, straighten your legs. As you move your body out from your waist, either hold with a flat back line at halfway, or start to hinge your body a little bit deeper down. And coming into really deep hamstring stretch. And also the hamstrings are holding you up. Alright, so there's two things going on here. Okay, now we're going to bend the right knee a little, move it forwards, take balance as we bring the back leg up off the ground. So when we bring the back leg away, we want to flex the foot and press away through the heel. Okay, now dropping your hands down towards the floor, either keep both hands down or bring your left hand back up to the ceiling and turn your hips open to the left. Looking on up towards your thumb if you can. And then lowering down your left hand, lowering down your left leg, folding in towards your knees. As we unroll, take a deep breath in, coming all the way back out to standing. And breathing out, hands drawing back in towards your heart. Okay, letting go of your arms. I'm going to use a couple of balances here. So I'd like next to work into tree, into dancer, and also into flying pigeon. So we've got a little quad opening, hip opening, and glute stretching. So shoulders rolled open and back, spreading out your toes, engaging with your core, and find your gaze point, so looking upon something that doesn't move. And as we float up the right leg, either to your calf or above your knee. Hands drawing in from your heart. And if you can, let's work the fingers up through the midline of your body. Maybe taking your right hand back behind your left. And straightening the arms up as well as you can today. Now lowering down your right hand, taking a hold of your right foot, counterbalancing with your left arm forwards, and again, just see, draw the knee back a little, find the quad stretch. If you want to go further forwards, lean it further forwards, and then bring your hand and your foot away together behind you, so you gain more of a shoulder stretch and a quad stretch. And then gently come back through. your right ankle to the middle of your left thigh. Then as we sit back, as if you're sitting down on a chair, pressing your body backwards. And then bring your hands maybe towards your heart. And now coming all the way back on up. A little extension with that leg. Bring it back on down. Letting your arms go. Alright. Let's go to the other side of your body on the left hand side. Taking a deep breath in, raising both arms. And as you breathe out, open the body and fold forwards. Stepping back with your right leg. Leaving your left leg at the top. Placing your heel flat down upon the floor. And bring your left elbow to your left knee. Couple of arm circles with the right shoulder. Breathing in. Arm coming forwards. Follow that hand all the way back and round. Again, breathing and brush the arm forwards. Big circle, follow the hand back. And then this time, breathing in. And as you breathe out, let's bring that arm all the way back. Let it wrap around the back body and look back over your shoulder. And just keep that breath flow going. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then if we can bring back out your right arm, take your left hand downwards towards the floor maybe, and then looking on up towards your right hand into an extended side stretch. So feel that lovely diagonal line all the way along the right hand side of your body. And then letting your arm come around the front body, pushing hard through your left leg, and coming up for warrior two. So all of these, we want to tuck tailbone slightly under, draw your ribs down into your body, gazing along the center of your left hand this time. And take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, two reverse warrior, straighten the front leg, reaching on backwards with your left arm. Draw back the toes and balance on the heel if you can, and looking up towards your left hand. And then coming back up to standing, keeping the legs straight, maybe move the back leg a little bit closer for a shorter stance. Again, we want to pull up and under, and slide the body through towards the left. And take down your left hand towards your left leg, right arm coming up and looking up towards your right thumb. Okay, so you want to, I've said this before, but imagine you're trapped between two panes of glass. So we want to roll back the upper shoulder. We want to tuck under with the tailbone. And that way then, we're really going to work into the lower back muscles, the side body muscles. And now bending your left knee a little. On transition, we're coming to reverse your triangle. Taking down your right hand either to your leg, your foot, or beyond. Or if you have a block, you put your hand on the block. And then as we rotate, looking all the way back. If you can, raising the left arm. And if you can, straightening the left leg. And breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And then as we bring the body back round, bending the knee deeply, clasping your fingers back behind you, and drawing your left shoulder towards the inside of your left knee, and letting your arms hang up and over into your humble warrior. And then back away a little, and bring your left arm beneath your left leg, finding your fingers. And then bring back up your right foot. So into your parallel squat, looking forwards. And then if you'd like to come back up to standing, bringing your left leg along with you. you get to. Keep breathing. Good. We're going to come all the way back down, bending the knee on the way down, stepping back with the right leg and taking both hands to the inside of your foot. Roll onto the outside edge of your right foot and then bring down the left leg. Either place it in front or on top. And then as we turn out, coming into side plank, lifting up through with your waist, really working the muscles all the way along the underbody. And then bring it all the way back round into your downward facing dog. Now if we can take the left leg up towards the ceiling, bend the knee a little. And then again we'll have some foot circles, ankle circles. Move the ankle around in both directions. So going around the other way if you haven't done yet. And then looking forwards and stepping up with your left foot. And if you can bring the right leg halfway up your mat. Okay, so this is a lot shorter positioning of the feet. Bring the body up and square off the hips, coming around with your hands for either a back prayer or holding onto your elbows. Moving out of your waist here for me. And then again, either holding with halfway or lowering down a little bit deeper if you can. Let's take some deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. Alright, now coming through into Warrior 3. Bend your left knee a little, looking forwards. Lifting that back leg up and away from the ground. Flexing the foot. Keeping that back leg as straight and strong as you can. And then lowering down your hands towards the floor. And maybe leave it with both. Or if you can, bring your right hand back up. Turning your body open to the right, pointing your toes on that right leg. Then bring the arm back down, bring the leg back down. Fold upon your legs. And then as we unroll, deep breath in, all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Alright, let your arms go again. Relax out your shoulders. Okay, preparing for your balances on the other leg. So take some deep breaths, connect in with the core center of your body. And let's slide up the left leg. Place it above or below the knee. Just want to avoid pushing against a hinging joint. And then as we come up through the center, maybe taking your left hand back behind your right. And shins lifting, shoulders drawing back. Then lowering down your left hand, taking a hold of your left foot. And then as we let that right arm come forwards, and then gently, only if it feels good to, move it out a little. Breathe, deep breaths. Finding the quad stretch, maybe a little shoulder opening. And then coming back through and placing your ankle halfway down your thigh. And then as we sit back, drawing your body weight backwards, so you feel that stretch coming through your hips and your glutes. And maybe bringing the hands in front if you'd like to. And then coming all the way back on up. extension with the leg. Bring it back on down and let the arms go. Okay, step back a little, come up onto your toes. I'm going to bring the heels together and take the knees wide. If this doesn't suit your knees at the moment though, please come down a different way. So I'm going to rise it up, deep breath in. As we breathe out, lower the body down. Hands coming down towards the floor. A little bit of softness there to the elbows. And either taking your knees around the outside of your arms or perching underneath your armpits. Either way, what we're looking for is to take a little bit of balance eventually. So we're looking ahead, leaning it forwards, and seeing if we can take one or maybe both feet up off the ground and hold it up there. And again, still breathing, still connected. And then when you've finished, come on down. Okay, now I'm going to bring us round for a little bit of Pilates work to finish today, and I'm just going to turn the mat around so it's going the other way round. So I'm going to do some stuff on the side for you today. So by all means stay as you are. If you can see okay, I'm just going to turn it around so maybe we've got a better view. Okay. So if we can come around onto your side, lengthen your body out and along the floor there. So I'd like us to point the toes. Bring the arms so it comes back a little, so your ear and your arm are all in alignment. Draw down your top shoulder and fingertips lightly in front. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, engage your core and send your leg to extend away from the body. And then breathe in as you lower it back down. Breathing out, engaging the core, extending the leg, and breathing in as you draw back down. Again, breathing out to press the leg away, breathing in to lower it back down. And again, breathing out as press the leg away, and breathing in to lower. So you're really expressing this range of motion through the ball and socket joint of your hip, but on a lateral extension. So pressing that leg away from the body, breathing in as you lower. Draw the navel back to the spine as you press. And lower. Now we're going to come to a double leg lift. So this time the legs press together, breathe out, engage the core, lift both of your legs, and breathing into lower. Now really try and draw the navel back to the spine so that you don't rely on your back. Keep the chin lifted, keep the neckline long. And this one, you can either just take one fingertip in front for support, or you can take your hand support away. And as you lift, you're balancing on the side body, breathing out to lift and breathing in to lower. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lift, breathing in to lower. So really try and send your toes away from you. So it's not about how high, it's about how well balanced we can be using the core. Couple more. So breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. One more time. Okay, now letting the knees tuck in and then coming into the clown. So we're going to roll the top knee to roll back, breathing out, breathing into lower. And as we do so, we're not going to affect the upper body. Okay, so we really want to work here through the core, through the inner thigh, and through glute medius, the upper back region of your buttock. Okay, now I'm going to have a few other things to add on. Okay, another couple of layers. If you know that this is an exercise you should be doing for knee strength, okay, then carry on. Be as you are. Here's another layer. I'm coming up onto my forearm, my knees are forwards, and my other hand's coming behind my head. I'm going to peel the top knee back, breathing out, breathing into lower. Then I'm going to drop the elbow forwards, breathing out and breathing into open. I'll do that again. Breathing out, knee open, breathe into lower, and then breathing out, rotate forwards into open. One more layer up. If you're feeling strong enough to come back and then balance on the side of your shin. Then from there, breathing out, knee draws open, breathe into lower, and then breathing out to tuck forwards, breathe into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, and then breathing out to tuck, breathing into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, and breathing out to tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, and breathing out to tuck, into open. Last one, breathing out, knee open, into lower, and breathing out, tuck, into open, and then sit the body down. Okay, now remember which side you've done. In the middle, we're going to work into your rolling back. So we're coming round to seated. You can use a cushion behind your back if you're a little sensitive around that tailbone area. You can use a band around your feet. Okay, so if your back's a little bit tighter than usual, that will really help today. So sitting the body up nice and tall, relax the shoulders out, take a deep breath in, let the ribs widen. And then as you breathe out, let's pull back through the belly, go back to about halfway, breathing in, and then breathing out, let's draw all the way up and sit the body up nice and tall. Again, deep breath in, ribs widen, shoulders relax. As you breathe out, curving lumbar spine, breathing in, and then breathing out, slowly drawing the body back on up. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, curve the lower back. And if you're going down to the floor, each vertebrae finding its way till you get to the shoulder blades. Then breathing in, breathing out, imprinting the spine, drawing the body up to sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, sinking into the lower back. Breathing in and breathing out into reverse, coming all the way up and sitting back on up. Again, deep breath in. As you go back, breathing out. Breathing in. And as we come back up, breathing out and drawing the body all the way back on up. All right, let's come around to the other side of your body. And let's lengthen the body out and along the floor. And keeping the hips drawn forwards, lengthening through the toes. Taking the arm so it comes back in alignment there with your ear. Chin slightly lifted. And as you breathe out, lifting that top leg. And breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to extend the leg away. And breathing into lower. Again, breathing out, belly pulls back. And breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to extend. And breathing into lower. Drawing the navel back to the spine as you lift. And into lower. Again, breathing out to lift. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to press away. And breathing into lower. And again, pointing the toes, extend. And lower. Again, breathing out, pressing it away. And lower. One more time. Okay, now pressing the legs together, both legs coming up as one. Breathing out to float the legs away. Breathing into lower. So again, really brace the core. Find the balance through the body. If you don't need too much help on balance, maybe one finger, or maybe you take your hand support away. Breathing out to float. Breathing into lower. Again, breathing out to float. In as you lower. Again, breathing out to float the legs away. Into lower. And again, locking into the core. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to lift. Into lower. Alright, last one here. Lift and lower. And then we can bring the knees in forwards of the body. And starting on that cloud position, breathing out, knee opens, into lower. Breathing out to take the knee to open, into lower. Okay, and again, if this is the level that you want to work with, if this is where you really want to, again, take the work into, do carry on. My next stage up is I'm coming up onto my forearm and taking the other hand behind the head. So I'm breathing out to let the knee open, breathing into lower, breathing out to tuck forwards and into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, breathing out to tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, breathing out to tuck. And if you'd like to go up onto your hand, coming up that little bit higher, press the body up and onto the side of your shin now. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, breathing out to tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, and breathing out to tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, breathing out to tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, and breathing out to tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower, breathing out to tuck, into open. Last one, and open, and then breathing out, tuck, into open. And bring that body all the way back on down. Okay, pop yourself around. Just going to come into a little seated stretch. So if we bring the right foot towards the inside of your left leg, and as we reach across with the right arm, reaching over for the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot. And now drawing your body on back, keeping both of your sit bones really grounded. Bring your left arm across, have the palm facing open and wrap the back of your hand around the front of your thigh. Sit the body up nice and tall, look over the right shoulder. And then coming all the way back. Let's change it over. Bringing your left foot in front, knee coming slightly open. Bring across your left arm towards your right leg. Gently ease your body forwards. And then bring the body back on up. Turning the other way, taking your right hand across, keeping both of your sit bones fully grounded, so try not to lift off as you turn, looking over the left shoulder. Bring your body back round. Now that should have set us up nicely for the saw. So now we have a rotational seated posture. Feel free to sit on a block, okay? If your back means that its default is that you kind of want to lean back, okay, at the moment. Sitting on a book or on a block will bring you up a little bit taller. It will make it feel a little bit easier, okay? And then once you feel you've got the range, take the book away. You could also sit with your legs crossed, okay? For some people that feels a little bit easier than the legs in front, and that would be okay. Now I'm going to bring the hands in front of the body with the thumbs coming in the centre of your chest. Taking a deep breath in, and as we breathe out, I'm just going to rotate, taking the arms at the same pace as the torso. And then breathing in to come back. And then going the other way, breathing out, engaging the core. And breathing in to come back. Do that again. Breathing out, turning the torso. Breathing in to come back. And again, breathing out, returning from the middle of your body. Breathing in. Now going on a bit further, but you can stay with that. Breathing in to turn the upper body, and then breathing out to take a little bow over your leg. Breathing in to come back up, and then breathing out, engage the core back to the middle. Breathing in to turn, and breathing out, little bow over your leg. Breathing in to come back up, and breathing out, engaging the core. Again, breathing in to turn. Breathing out to take a little bow over your leg. Breathing in to come back up. And breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in to turn. And breathing out, bowing over the leg. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging with the core. If you feel okay to open the arms for the last few. Breathing in to turn the body. Breathing out to bow over the leg. Breathing in to come back up. And breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in to turn the upper body. Breathing out to bow over the leg. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. One more set. Breathing in as we turn. And breathing out to take that bow over the leg. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out to draw the body over. Breathing in to come back up. And breathe out, navel back to the spine. And we'll let those arms all the way back down. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off with a little bit of neck release. And then I'm going to take us through a couple of moments of breathing. Okay, so I'm not going to hold you there for too long, but yes, do put a sweater on if you need it at this point. So I'm just going to take cross-leg position, but you can sit any way you like. I'm going to press the fingertips down towards the floor on one side. I'm taking the hand over the top, draping the hand over, and let's take a little stretch there for the neck. And just shutting your eyes. Breathing slowly. And then taking your fingers to the back corner of your head, gently drawing across. Slowly come back up, changing it over. Fingertips down to the floor, drape your hand over the top. Again, let the weight of your hand be enough. Find the stretch along the side of your neck. To the back corner of your head and draw gently across. And then drawing back on up. Now if you can clasp your fingers just to the back of your neck, squeeze the elbows in together and gently bow forwards pulling up on the base of your hairline. And then slowly come back on up. And just letting your arms down, palms facing up, shutting your eyes, and just take a nice long calm breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Take a deep breath in and all the way back out. And take a deep breath in, holding on to your breath, gently nodding your chin slightly forwards. And then raise your chin back up, breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in, and then nodding your chin, holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up, breathing all the way back out again. Taking a long deep breath in, and now breathing all the way back out, going right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin, holding the breath out. Raising your chin with control, breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. So go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin, holding the breath out. And draw the chin back up, breathing in. Breathing out, and just taking now a couple of deep breaths in and out on your own. So when we take this holding pattern with the breath, we start to regulate how we're using the lungs, a bit like when we're relieving ourselves from hiccups. And now we just should find we've got a little bit more usage of lung space. That oxygen hitting the brain is helping to give you that heightened awareness of being. Now let's take a breath in, raise your arms high, meet high at the top. And as you breathe out, come down to your crown, your third eye, your throat, and your heart. And we'll finish practice there today. Very well done.